Hello everyone, I'm Bruffy1322 and I want to pick your brains a little bit for those of you here on YouTube and see if you would like to see me stream over here as well. So to give a quick roundup of why I'm even asking this question in the first place, Twitch used to have a restriction, and it's been in my partner contract with Twitch for a long time, where if I streamed on Twitch, I wasn't able to then stream that same footage anywhere else at the same time. Basically, simulcasting on a different platform, I wasn't allowed to do it. And that's been in my partner contract for a long time. Then they actually said that nobody can do that. they restricted it even more. It wasn't just for partners. And then with the recent TwitchCon, they've announced that they're doing away with that restriction entirely. So anybody can stream anywhere else at the same time as they're streaming on Twitch. So that raises the question of whether I should stream something here on YouTube. Now, I used to do the content creator streams on YouTube, but obviously I didn't do that on Twitch. I wasn't doing it at the same time. The only time I've ever streamed on Twitch and YouTube at the same time was for the first round of Season 5 of the Multi-Class Endurance Championship. I just took a risk that no one would notice or no one would report me, and everything was fine. So that was the only time I ever did it, but I didn't want to obviously make a habit out of it, because if you get caught there would be punishments and all that kind of stuff, I imagine. But that doesn't matter now, so theoretically it opens up the potential for me to stream on YouTube at the same time as streaming on Twitch. Now, that's not necessarily something that I want to do for all of my streams. I stream on Twitch on every Wednesday, Saturday and Sunday. Wednesday streams are usually sort of single player game playthroughs. At the moment I'm going through the GTA games, so every Wednesday I'm streaming GTA San Andreas. Saturdays are usually sort of a little bit of GTA at the start, and then other things like iRacing or Wreckfest or something like that. And I'm quite happy to leave those on Twitch, but my Sunday streams are sort of the big events of my streaming week. Every Sunday we're on a different platform, so it rotates between Project Homecoming and then PS5 and then 8th Gear and then Xbox Series X. There's always the Gfred at the very end. If we're on Project Homecoming, we're doing random races. 8th Gear, we're doing the big races. PS5 and Series X, we're doing either event stuff or playlists or whatever. Sundays are usually they're always GTA, and they're always my big streams. Now, I'm playing with the idea of bringing those to YouTube at the same time. Now, I'm trying to figure out whether that's something that you guys would want to see, whether there's the interest in that happening in the first place, because a lot of people watch me on Twitch already that maybe it's not even needed, but I do know that there's plenty of people on YouTube who don't go to a different platform to watch. And if you would be interested in watching a live stream but you just don't want to download the Twitch app on your PlayStation or on your phone or whatever, maybe you would want to see the stream but on YouTube. But I'm also trying to figure out how I do that, because Twitch is the better platform for streaming. There's just so many advantages that it has in terms of the chat and the moderation tools and things like that YouTube definitely lags behind on, in terms of the community aspect when it comes to functionality of chat and moderation and all these other different things. But on the other hand, YouTube is a lot better from a video platform perspective, because I'm restricted basically to streaming at 1080p 60 in terms of the bitrate that I'm allowed on Twitch. But if I was streaming on YouTube, I could stream at 4K. My internet's good enough. They allow the bitrate that's high enough to be able to stream at that level. So I could give higher quality video streams to YouTube. But then, how do I work that in with, do I really want to have the YouTube chat in full? Maybe I can do members only chat on YouTube and then just direct people over to Twitch if you want to get involved in the conversation in the chat. YouTube's more for, say, watching it. I don't think I would keep the the past broadcasts available on YouTube. I wouldn't suddenly, every Sunday stream wouldn't suddenly be published as a video on YouTube. I would unlist it, I think, afterwards, and you can always go to Twitch if you want to watch the VOD. But I'm just trying to figure out whether it's something that you guys would want to see and whether it's something that's worth me doing. Obviously, a lot of the stuff that I do on those Sunday streams makes its way to YouTube anyway. All the Gfreds obviously make their way to YouTube every week. if we do a car v car race or something like that, or the random races on Project Homecoming, they always turn into videos on YouTube anyway. There are some things that you don't necessarily get the entirety of every single Sunday stream on YouTube, because not all of it I think is worthy of a video, but most of the bigger stuff makes its way to YouTube as a video regardless. So and then there's the aspect of how that fits in with the Gfreds. I upload Gfreds every Sunday. If I was doing the stream on a Sunday instead directly to YouTube, would I move the Gfreds to, say, uploading them on a Saturday? Should I put the Gfred up a few hours earlier before I stream, so you can sort of watch the Gfred and then go straight into watching the stream or something like that? Obviously, if you're watching the stream, you probably won't need to watch the Gfred video because you've seen the Gfred live on the stream. I'm just trying to figure out whether it's something that you guys who are here on YouTube would want to see, or would you prefer YouTube to just be the videos, the random races every Friday, the Gfreds every Sunday, all the other races and videos that I tend to do from the streams? Would you prefer those just to be as they have been and going up in a curated fashion, and leave Twitch for the streams? So if you want to come to the streams and watch these things live, you can do that, but at least it's not interfering with your YouTube sub boxes or something like that, and not interfering with the video content that you're used to from my channel. So I'd really appreciate, I've rambled on here because there's so many different moving aspects of this, and I'm trying to figure out whether it's worth it and whether you guys want to see it. So I'd really appreciate you guys letting me know your thoughts in the comments of this video. As people who are watching my YouTube videos, and specifically those of you who watch a rambly update video like this, is it something that you would want to see? Would you be happy with a change to the video schedule to be able to then watch the streams here on YouTube instead of having to go to Twitch? Or maybe you don't go to Twitch at all, and it would just open up some new areas of you to watch anyway. And if I do bring it to YouTube, first of all, that's the first question to answer, if you want to see it on YouTube or not in the first place. But if I was to bring my Sunday streams to YouTube, how would you want me to work that in conjunction with all my other video content? Would you want me to change up my video days for uploads and leave Sunday just for the stream regardless on whether it's on YouTube or Twitch, or have Gfred continue to be uploaded on a Sunday but a little bit earlier so it doesn't interfere with the stream? I don't know. Let me know your thoughts. I'd really appreciate it, because I don't know, and I've been streaming on Twitch since 2014 now. I've been a partner on Twitch since 2015. I've never really had this opportunity to also stream to YouTube, and I've always treated YouTube, apart from those content creator streams, as a video platform. It's the place where I upload videos. It's not the place where I do streams. So it's a new aspect that's open to me, but I'm not necessarily sure that it's right for me or right for you. So let me know. Please let me know your thoughts in the comments. What would you like to see? If you see someone who sort of explains your thoughts quite well in terms of they give an idea of what I could do with this that you agree with, like their comment, and then I can sort of look at all the comments, see which have the most likes and what people agree with the most. You don't necessarily have to make a comment yourself if you just agree with what someone else has said in the comments. So yeah, just let me know your thoughts however you feel like you want to do that, and hopefully it will help me to sort of make a decision on what I do with this and how I treat it moving forward. So yeah, thank you guys so much for listening and watching, and let me know your thoughts down below in the comments, and I'll see you next time.